你已经开始。
Hello everyone, I'm Sophie. Today's topic is about for women's sake, let's close the gap between us and reality. And the first one is my content, and the first is about the beginning, and over-edited ads, and a brief introduction to Joss Wilson and Seth Martin, and about 2 reasons for those unrealistic images exist, and pictures of over-skinny models and failed ads, and how do those unrealistic photos impact us, and false beauty images in advertising, and questionnaire, and those advertisement Q&A, and my words for everyone. So let's begin. And in 2011, a British politician named Joss Wilson noticed 2 ads were over-edited that had deliberately been manipulated to make the women look nearly perfect and younger than they were. One by Lancome, which featured the actress Julia Roberts, and the other by Maybelline, which featured the supermodel Christy Turlington. So you can see that the left one picture is Julia Roberts. You can see that her skin is way younger than she originally looked. And the right one is Christy Turlington. And the next is about the British lawmaker, Joss Wilson. Joss Wilson is a Scottish Liberal Democrat politician, and she inspired an American named Seth Martin, who proposed the Truth in Advertising Act in 2014. And Seth Martin, he is the founder of a blog named Feel More Better, on which he voted to improve girls' self-esteem. And he proposed the Truth in Advertising Act in 2014, although it is now under negotiation. And he wishes to protect his daughter from the unrealistic standard of our female body promoted by many advertisements. He said, "Am I aware of the fact that ads can make us and do make us feel less than? I am certainly aware of that. I had my children that I really understood it, and that I really feel that I had to do something to make the world a better place." And the next is 2 reasons for those unrealistic images exist. The first one is the strong preference for very thin women in the beauty and fashion industries. And the second is photo retouching. The first one is advertisers edit pictures of already thin models to make them look even thinner. And the other one is add to the effect by removing the wrinkles or flaws, which make the photo wrongly edited. The result can be really funny, such as models with missing limbs or have out of proportion bodies. And those pictures are over skinny models, which you can see that is pretty unhealthy. Yeah, and the next is the field examples of over Photoshop pics. You can see that the left one picture, her waist is already over edited, that looks skinnier and unnatural to the original one. And the right one, you can see that her left thigh is thinner than her right one, which is very ridiculous, right? And this one, you can see that her fingers are really weird. And this one, you can see that Justin Bieber's left one picture is a little more different than the right one. You can see that his chest muscle and his butt is bigger and stronger than the left one. So how do those unrealistic photos impact us? Dove, an international beauty corporation, made a survey of girls between 10 to 14 in UK and US in 2009. And they found that more than 75% of the girls feel fat, ugly, and depressed after viewing photos of models and actresses. And the American Academy of Pediatrics reported that 47% of the girls they surveyed had been influenced by magazines to believe that they are overweight. But the truth is that only 29% of them were truly overweight. In the 2001 study found that girls who want to lose weight are 40% more likely to smoke cigarettes since they help control appetites. And from smoothing skin and erasing wrinkles to enlarging muscles and swimming weights like Justin Bieber, men and women to so-called perfection is the norm in advertising. Like these two pictures. People are encouraged to over-edit their photos to make them look prettier and more beautiful. So these images don't reflect reality yet. From a younger and younger age, people are aspiring to those biologically impossible ideals, which means that you can never be that handsome, you can never be that beautiful. And these two pictures are very classic examples. Like Beyonce is a black woman, but in the right picture, she already became a Latino. In these pictures, they are literally two different people. So here's a little clip about some cosmetic brands, and their advertisements are really unrealistic and mislead the customers to buy the products. And I'll just skip it because due to time. So what is beauty? Beauty is to be tall, to be slim, looks flawless, or people have white skin, or people have perfect body and well dressed. So next is our questionnaire, and we divide our questionnaire into 5 parts to let people to answer our questionnaire. And the first question is, do you think this woman beautiful? This woman. And 44% say no. And 56% people say yes, they think this woman is beautiful. And question 2 is, based on your answer question 1, why do you think she's pretty? If you don't agree, then why? So we can find 3 different attitudes toward this answer. The first one is positive attitude. And 12% people think that the reason why she looks beautiful is because she looks very confident. But some people have different and negative opinions that they think she's a little bit fat, she's freaking fat, or her legs are fat, or they don't think that girls shouldn't be that fat. But some people also have neutral attitude, like they think girls or people should have healthy body, and because healthy is the most important thing. And a lot of people think she usually don't have that beautiful body because she only wears makeup. But if she doesn't wear makeup, we can't tell that she's pretty or not. So the question 3 is, in this photo, which one do you think is prettier? The left one, no makeup, or the right one, makeup look? And surprisingly, we found that the majority of people think the right one, which is wears makeup one, is prettier than the left one. And the question 4 is, do you feel less confident without putting on makeup? And 50% people think that sometimes, but 16% of people think no, they don't feel less confident without putting makeup. And 34% of people think that, yeah, they agree that they don't feel confident without putting makeup. And the last question is, have you ever gone on a diet only because you believe that losing some weight would make you prettier? And nearly 0.5% of the people think that yes, they have this kind of experience. But only 12% of people think that no, they don't have this kind of experience before. So our finding of the survey is that 56% of people think the model in question 1 looks beautiful and confident. However, there are also 56% people in the question 4 have had experience of dieting. So what does it mean? It means that even people give recognition to overweight girls, but deep down they still have stereotypes of beauty is thin. So what is your choice? And I'm going to tell you a little video before I'm going to show you. So there's a situation that there's 2 doors in front of you. One is beautiful and the other is average. Which door will go through? So let's look at the video first.
It was my choice. And now I will question myself for the next few weeks, maybe months.
We had an option of 2 pathways to walk, and they led to 2 doorways. It was a bit confronting, actually, to be honest, to see these big signs and feeling like you had to choose and be self-conscious of how you perceive yourself and perhaps if it lines up with how the rest of the world perceives you.
I went through the average door.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I didn't even hesitate. 漂亮对我的概念来说，就是像明星那种遥不可及的那种。我走的是一般。
Mas eu acho que é mais porque eu me arrependi da escolha, porque era diferente do que eu vivo, é diferente do que eu sou.
Am I choosing because of what's constantly bombarded at me, what I'm being told that I should accept, or am I choosing because that's what I really believe?
I walked into that door which said average and I didn't feel really good after that. Because obviously I had rated myself average and nobody else.
Todos os dias eu passo pela porta comum e ontem foi um dia único e eu optei por passar pelo bonita.
I wanted to go through the average door, but my mum just pulled me over to the hospital door.
It was quite a triumphant feeling. It was like telling the world, I think I'm beautiful.
I just wish more young women realized it.
要是再给我一次机会走那扇门的话，我觉得我应该会选很美的扇门。
I think I would walk through the beautiful door.
Acho que a porta bonita tá completamente aberta pra mim.
Maybe I could walk in that door.
You can.
Next time I look in the mirror, I will see somebody really beautiful looking back at me.
Beautiful is a great word. So why not see what's on the other side of that?
Okay, so you can see that there are different types of choices in this video. And the first one is Some kind of people will cheerfully walk in the beautiful door because they think that they are actually beautiful. But some people just going through the average door but feels regret after doing so. And some firmly believes that they don't deserve to walk in the beautiful door because they are constantly bombarded to this idea that they're just average. They don't deserve to become beautiful. And as I remember, there's a woman, she just avoid walking in either of the door because maybe she doesn't want to face the truth that she has to choose this kind of choices. So here's the Q&A. Then the first question is, what can we do to stop unrealistic advertising? And the second question is, what can consumers do to resist the enticement of unattainable beautiful body images? Yay! So the final one is my words for everyone. Nowadays, we try so hard to be popular just because our society encourages to be like this. People regard beauty as a certain form due to social media's promotion and advocate. But the truth is, true beauty does not only lies in your outer appearance, but exists in your heart. We want to tell everyone, including the boys, we don't have to suit others' taste at the cost of being the one who hates yourself. Because you are beautiful, just the way you are. Thank you, everyone.